back to the Graph Event Center for the final game of the night as we wrap things up for the RPAC tournament final game, the RPAC Boys Championship matchup. Maywood Hayes Center and Alma here tonight. Bob, we've got one more game here, and we're ready to go, aren't we?
I may be on batteries a little bit here, Mark, for this fourth one. And again, I say I've done my share of games and did wrestling here yesterday in the Craft Center, but you certainly have put in your time and plenty of games this week also. So, again, it'll be interesting to see. We've kind of had three games that we were afraid that could go the way that they had here. Again, it looks like the East girls are certainly stronger than the West girls. And again, we'll see if the West boys, after that opening or the second game of the day, Dundee County wins. We'll see if Maywood Hayes Center can kind of make the power on the western half of the conference. Holy cow, snap out of it, Bob. But anyway, so looking forward to it. And again, this is an Alma team, incredibly young, starts 4 sophomores and a junior. So they're going to be, and they're to the championship game this year. Can't imagine what those guys are going to do with more experience. But the one thing that they do seem to be a little height challenged. 6'2" is as big as they have. And, of course, the Wolves have a couple of players in there. 6'7", Jeremiah Ingeson, who's going to be a force, and Gage Gerlach at 6'4". They'll probably look to try and do some damage down low against the, oh, my goodness, the Cardinals.
Yep, Maywood Hayes Center won a tough battle last night against Dundee County Stratton, 49-39. Score a little deceiving. It was back and forth for 3.5 quarters, but Maywood Hayes Center, give them credit, made plays down the stretch, made big shots, made free throws, and it'll be interesting to see if they can come back after a tight win like that. Also, same for Alma. They had to hold off Cambridge, so which team has the more gas in the tank after a quick turnaround after 2 tough games last night?
Yeah, again, and both these teams they were the number 1 seeds.
Right.
So they did have that first round off. So this is only their second game of the week for each of these teams. So you'd think they should be fresh. And certainly, again, they're going to get everything they got. Nothing, I'm sure, going on for either team until at the earliest next Tuesday, of course. And again, one other sidelight I might mention, talking with one of the officials from the prior game, these officials too. Chase Doolin actually is the one who told me he's only had a couple of games in the last 2 weeks because of all the cancellations.
Oh,
so
right.
he was kind of laughing about, boy, got to get back in basketball shape here because he's had 10 days off or whatever it is.
Yep, pretty crazy. A lot of things going on here as the RPAC tournament wraps up here tonight. Started last Saturday and ends up here tonight in this boys championship game. Let's take a look at how both teams got here. As Bob mentioned, both teams, the number 1 seed, they had to bye, did not play last Saturday. They played on Tuesday. Alma defeated Southern Valley 55-43, and then as we mentioned last night, a tight one over Cambridge 40-36. For Maywood Hayes Center, they took care of Hitchcock on Tuesday up in Maxwell 60-34. And as we mentioned last night, a hard-fought win over Dundee County Stratton in Hitchcock County last night, 49-39, to advance to this title game here this evening. Maywood Hayes Center trying to go back-to-back. They won it last year, and the Wolves would love to do it again here this year under Coach Hamilton. A lot of success last couple of years here, trying to go to the districts for the 3rd straight year, trying to get back to the state for the 2nd straight year, if they can do that in sub-districts coming up in a couple, 3 weeks.
Yeah, and in Alma's case, again, this is a big win for them if they could pull this off. They need points. Their record is very good, but they have just, some of the teams they played have just not done very well, and so they haven't got as many points as they could. And again, the Wolves sitting in good shape too in their particular class, and you'd think that they certainly have the inside edge to get back to state.
So the Wolves and the Cardinals ready to go here in a few minutes. We'll probably take about a 5-minute break because they're going to do all the announcements, and I believe the anthem too, Bob, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think they were going to play anthem before both the boys and the girls games.
Yeah, so you want to do the Maywood Hayes Center starters real quick?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get their starters in. They'll go with Cody Schwenk, a 5'8" junior, Gage Gerlach, the 6'4" senior, Hayden Farr, a 6'3" senior, Jeremiah Ingeson, the 6'7" senior, and Jackson Anders, a 6' junior, and of course head coach for Maywood Hayes Center is Colby Hamilton. I think, Mark, we'll go ahead and I'll take a stab at Alma's lineups. They're going to go with Tucker Biscup. He's a 6'1" sophomore. Titus Epp, the 6' sophomore. Zane Clark, a 6' sophomore. Xavier Mitchell, a 6'2" sophomore. And I believe Bladen Herrick is the 6' junior, only junior starting. Mike Ford, the head coach for the Alma Cardinals. And again, this is a team that, I have some inside information of A friend of mine's grandson is on Alma's team, and they this is a group of kids. These sophomores have played together, I think, since the 3rd grade or something like that. They've traveled all over Lincoln, Omaha for tournaments and summer action. And again, they're a very tight-knit group of players here, and they're going to have to be at their best tonight as we get ready for the Hayes Center, Maywood Hayes Center Wolves here. And it looks like we can maybe confirm our starting lineup here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it looks like number 11 is also going to start. That's Jacob Neal. He is the one senior that will start. So as we get ready for the anthem here.
We'll take a break, come back with the opening tip-off right here on 103.9 The Hawk. Back to the RPAC Championship game here on 103.9 The Hawk Online, highplainsradio.net, our 103.9 The Hawk app, and streaming on our 96.1 YouTube channel. As we get ready for Alma and Maywood Hayes Center. Alma, the home team, white jerseys, black numerals, red and white trim. Maywood Hayes Center in the road, black with the toxic green, I guess is what we like, neon green.
Radioactive.
Radioactive. But it's pretty cool. And one of the assistant coaches, I can't remember his name, but I think it's Sonnenfield. The neon green suit, looking pretty fly over there. So.
Yep, Cameron Sonnenfield there. I mean, that is Baylor-esque is what I want to say.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
go.
one of the teams that.
Yeah.
Let me set the lineup for Alma again here, Mark.
Okay.
Now that we saw those intros, again, Tucker Biscup, the 6'1" sophomore, Titus Epp, 6' sophomore, Xavier Mitchell, 6'2" sophomore, Isaiah Neal, the 5'10" sophomore, and the one senior is Jakin Neal. He's a 5'9" senior.
All right. Ingerson a jump up for Maywood Hayes Center. He'll be going against Mitchell of Alma. The Cardinals and the Wolves here for the RPAC Championship. Maywood Hayes Center trying to repeat. We already had a repeat in the girls' championship game as Southern Valley able to win over Maywood Hayes Center. Tip controlled by Alma. We're underway here in the boys' championship matchup. Out front, Neal with it. Picked it there by Gerlach over left side. Driving in, collision, shot up, and a blocking foul called on Maywood Hayes Center's Hayden Farr.
Yeah, again, a little late getting there. Again, just a simple give and go by the Cardinals.
So stepping to the free throw line is Xavier Mitchell for the Cardinals. Alma, I believe, classified C2 this year in boys basketball. Free throw up and no good. Back to the line for the second opportunity, just underway here in the first quarter.
Foul called on who, Mark? Did you catch
Farr.
that? It was on Farr,
Yep.
okay.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound there by Gerlach. There's still no score here in this one. Ingerson up top there, gets it off to Schwenk. Cardinals pick him up man-to-man. Over here left side, Farr. Little lob, trying to get to Ingerson. Reverse layup, up and in. They wanted to dunk, but Ingerson wisely able to just get it and go up strong for the layup. 2-0 Wolves. Trap out front, able to get to Mitchell. And errant pass, was it touched? No, but it was saved. Great effort over there by Neal. Long three up and no good, and saved though by Alma. Good hustle there by the Cardinals.
Yeah, third chance opportunity here.
Biscup up top with it for Alma.
Oh, off of two pretty ugly shots,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. Over here out front, around the perimeter here on the wing. Trying to trap again, Ingerson right there. Mitchell back up top. Biscup with it. Over left side, pump fake going baseline. Drive, one-handed shot, gets the roll. Nice play there by Jack and Neal. Ties the game at 2 here on M&B Bank scoreboard. Wolves have it here, almost stolen, recovered there. Ingerson with left side, goes baseline, pump fake. Kicks it over here to Schwenk, around the perimeter. Anders goes in, through a couple defenders, up no good. But a foul whistled on the play on Alma.
Yeah, kind of a move on the cut to the basket there, kind of got held up a little bit.
First team foul on Alma. It'll be Wolves basketball on the baseline.
Yeah, again, Alma, boy, like I said, there are 5 clones out there. I mean, everybody looks about the same size, and again, they just work their offense.
Lob it in Ingerson, turnaround shot, missed it. Rebound, Mitchell comes down with it for the Cardinals. Alma will bring up the floor here. 2-all here in the first quarter. Over there, right side, on the wing now. Alma skipped, tripped, I should say, and over to Mitchell. Baseline 3 on the way. It's good! Tucker Biscup from downtown gives the Cardinals a 5-2 lead over Maywood Hayes Center. As Ingerson has it here for the Wolves. Pick it out to Anders. Over here to Farr down in the corner. Thought about 3, hands it off there to Gerlach. Down, pass in traffic, poke free, and a steal there by Alma.
Yeah, Gerlach too unselfish there. He actually could have kept the ball and drove to the basket.
So Cardinal basketball leading by 3 here in this RPAC championship game on the floor. A steal by Ingerson, and Wolves get the turnover. The Wolves fans staying here after the girls game. So a lot of green and black over here. Cardinals red across the way.
Back-to-back games for Maywood Hayes Center. Alma, first game of the day and the last game of the day.
Exactly.
We hope you enjoyed your stay in McCook.
Tip pass and a steal by Alma. Another turnover by Maywood Hayes Center. So the Cardinals bring it up the floor. Up by 3, 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Wolves try to trap out front. Cardinals do a nice job breaking through the pressure. Down in the corner, baseline 3 on the way, short. Rebound Farr corrals it for the Wolves.
Tied us up with that shot attempt. And again, they're getting shots that are open.
Left side 3. Ingeson reverses around the perimeter here, near sideline. Farr squares up, 3-point shot. Buries it. Hayden Farr from downtown ties it at 5 here with 4:30 to go in the quarter. Big shot there for the senior. Hayden Farr from Maywood Hayes Center. Cardinals basketball down in the corner. Biscup with it. Out front. Reverse it down to Mitchell in the corner. Step back 3 on the way. Short. Backside rebound. Ingeson corrals it for Maywood Hayes Center.
Yeah, great block out by the Wolves there. No chance for Alma to get that rebound.
Pass Farr. Shot up. Missed it. Tipped in the air. And a rebound by Mitchell for the Cardinals.
Yeah, and conversely, great defense by Alma. They're holding their ground. Nice play by Isaiah Neal.
Midway through the first quarter, tied at 5 between Alma and Maywood Hayes Center. Strip and a steal by Farr, looking to throw it to Ingeson. He gets it to him down the lane, up and under, stripped, and on the floor. Farr comes down with it. Back to Gerlach down in the paint, and a travel call, turnover, goes back to Alma.
Yeah, I think Jeremiah Ingeson had dunk on his mind there, and again, not able to corral it. And again, this Alma squad is quick.
They are indeed. Cardinals basketball, full court pressure by Maywood Hayes Center. Over here near the sideline, nice job breaking the pressure. Biscup down the paint, spins around through defenders, up, missed it. Man, great move, but couldn't finish. Gerlach with the rebound.
Yeah, everything but the basket.
3:29 to go in the first quarter, still tied at 5. To Maywood Hayes Center now, long past the corner. Anders squares up a 3, off the iron, no good, tipped in the air, and Farr's going to be called for the foul. And that'll be, is that going to be his second?
That is his second.
Yeah, so Coach Hamilton will have to go to the bench. He will send in number 5, that is Cade Bros, the freshman. So a big loss there for Maywood Hayes Center here in this first quarter. See if Alma can take advantage of it. Still tied at 5, 3:17 to go. Great crowd on hand here again for the Graft Event Center.
Yeah, full house for sure.
Yeah. Just such a great venue for these teams that participate in this game in. Pass in traffic, pull-up jumper, free throw line, off the iron, no good. Rebound by Gerlach, and a reach-in foul called on Alma's Neal. Isaiah Neal, I believe, with that foul. Second team foul on the Cardinals.
Yep, first on him.
3:02 to go in the first quarter.
How did Jeremiah Ingeson get shoes to match that green on his jersey?
Yeah.
Those are some, again, toxic green shoes for sure.
Out top. Schwenk with it for the Wolves. Over here to Bros near sideline, loses the handle on it. Gets it to Gerlach. Pass in the corner, Ingeson. And a foul called, I think, on Alma.
Yeah, trying to push through the screen that Cade Bros had set up.
Didn't see who that was called on.
No, and I didn't either. Again, boy, if you can't see their hand signals, we're kind of in the dark here.
That goes on Mitchell, number 4, for the Cardinals. Maywood Hayes Center basketball. Nice pass and inside strip there, and a steal by Alma. No foul called. He got all ball.
On the way up, exactly right.
Cardinals basketball. Hanging tough here with the Wolves. Mitchell across the timeline for Alma. Over there left side. Epp with it. Over here right side as the Wolves trying to trap out front. Long pass left wing. Dribbling in. Back up top there to Epp. Long 3 right side up short. Long rebound though, tracked down by the Cardinals. They've done a great job on the glass here so far in this quarter.
Yeah, those long rebounds have worked in their favor.
So another possession here for Alma, trying to lob it on the inside. Mitchell powers it up, no good, but a foul whistled underneath, I think on Anders, but let's see for sure.
Yeah, going to get a push before the shot, so they'll inbound under the basket.
Coach Hamilton arguing his case. Third team foul on the Wolves. Cardinals basketball on the baseline. Mitchell to throw it in. Pass over left wing. Dribbling in, can't pull the trigger. Out front, Cardinals around the perimeter. Trying to go baseline. Nice job by Gerlach defensively. Pass in traffic. Shot up off the glass and in. Great dish there to Jack Neal for the Cardinals.
Yeah, again, boy, Alma, you know they're going to have a hard time going inside against Maywood Hayes Center. But again, those cuts to the basket, easy layup.
Ingerson far side for the Wolves, trailing by 2 here in the first quarter. Shrink with the left side, down the corner to Bros. Pass over here, tipped away, knocked loose there by Isaiah Neal, stays with the Wolves. Minute 33 to go in the first quarter, 7-5, Alma over Maywood Hayes Center. RPAC championship game, lob it to Ingerson's got the size, blocked on the other side, but they say he got him on the arm. There'll be free throws coming up as Epp whistled for his first foul.
Yeah, nice help defense by him, and I'm not so sure he got him there. A pretty good block, it looked like. But yeah, that's a set play on the, you could see Ingerson screaming for the ball there and just tried to get to the high lob.
4th team foul now on the Cardinals, so the Wolves in the 2-shot bonus. Ingerson's free throw on the way and in. Makes it a 1-point game with a minute 31 to go here in the first quarter. Ingerson back to the line. Second one on the way, rattles in. Ties it at 7 here, minute 30 to go in the quarter. Cardinals break the pressure. Left side, that is Neal up top with it. Ingerson Bros trying to trap, get over the right wing. Neal skip pass left side, pump fake, that's a travel, turnover. Ball goes back to the Wolves.
Put that extra step.
Yep. So Maywood Hayes Center basketball, minute 14 to go in the quarter, tied at 7 with Alma. As Schwink has it up top for the Wolves. Cardinals stick with the man-to-man defense over here. Bros left side. And Ingerson trying to post up. Can't get it to him. He goes out to the wing. Steps up, a long 3. Up and in. Jeremiah Ingerson from downtown gives the Wolves a 3-point lead. 10-7 Maywood Hayes Center. Alma up front with it. Neal lost. That's a double dribble. Yep. He was going to pass it. His teammate cut and called for the double dribble. Turnover, Alma.
Yeah, another unforced error there again. Just the pressure of that Maywood defense, though.
Checking back in the lineup is number 3, for the first time, Charlie Callis, 6'1" sophomore. Getting Hayden Farr on the bench with 2 fouls for the Wolves. Schwink up top with it. Over here near side, Gerlach. Down the corner to Bros. Ingerson. Back to Gerlach. Dribbles in the paint. Kicks it out. Schwink can't pull the trigger, but he traveled. Turnover. Back to the Cardinals.
Yeah, a lot of play. Got to have that pump fake in there, trying to get players off their feet. But again, if you're going to do that, you got to get that ball on the floor.
The Cardinals probably play for the last shot here in this first quarter, trailing by 3 to the Wolves of Maywood Hayes Center. Up top, Neal with it. Over left side. And it's tip pass, but recovered by the Cardinals. Tell you, Ingerson out there with those long arms, it's tough to get a pass over him. Neal over here right side, we're down to 9 seconds. 8, long pass, and a steal. Gerlach comes up with it. Chance for the Wolves, they gotta hurry though. 3, 2, 1, Schwink at the buzzer, half court heave, no good. And that does it for quarter number 1. Maywood Hayes Center by 3 over Alma, 10-7 on the M&B Bank scoreboard in the RPAC Boys Championship game. Take a timeout, come back with the second quarter right here on 103.9 The Hawk. One quarter in the books here in the RPAC Boys Championship game. A good one so far. Maywood Hayes Center leads by 3. Bob over the Alma Cardinals, 10-7.
Yeah, point to the premium in that first quarter. Again, for just a very quick recap for Maywood Hayes Center, Hayden Farr with 3 and Jeremiah Ingerson with 7. For the Cardinals, Tucker Biscup with 3 and Jacob Neal with 4. So again, I got the score right, Mark. I guarantee you I was able to keep track that quarter.
All right, Bob, the highlight statistician man
Yeah.
here in our
Yeah, check with me again in the fourth quarter.
Wolves basketball to start the second quarter, up by 3. Pass inside. Ingerson powers it up. Too strong, though. Tipped out of bounds. They say off of the Wolves. Cardinal basketball.
Yeah, off of Jeremiah Ingerson. Kind of got maybe a little trapped underneath the basket there too far.
Trap in the backcourt. Wolves and Cardinals able to get by it. Over the left side. They couldn't pull the trigger. A little hop step and a jump. A 3 missed and far with the board. Wow.
Is that, I mean, right in front of the ref and right in front of Coach Hamilton, there had the little bunny hop, just easy travel call, I thought.
Yeah. Out front, Wolves with it, Anders. Down the corner, Ingerson squares up another 3-point attempt, missed it. Backside rebound by Gerlach. So the Wolves maintain possession, far out there. He's got to be careful with 2 personal fouls. Here just underway in quarter number 2. Anders with the right side. Gets it, Gerlach looking for a screen. The Schwenk here. Ingerson up top, over here left side to far. Wolves being patient here in this possession, trying to lob it to Ingerson. Gets it, puts up strong, and in. Nice pass to Ingerson. Went up strong. He gets the bucket, 12-7 Maywood Hay Center.
That's going to be a real challenge for Alma during the course of the night here again. Just too easy for Jeremiah Ingerson. Really using that height advantage to his advantage.
Cardinals basketball trap out front, able to get it around the perimeter, left side to Biscup. Passing inside, floater is up and in. Nice ball movement. I think it was Jock and Neal with that play. 12-9. Cardinals draw it within 3. 6:30 to go here in the second quarter. Far up top with it. Pass down the corner. Does Far have any points, Bob, in this game?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So gonna need him to score. Chance to win this one. Far with it on left side. Up top there to Schwenk.
I'm sorry, Hayden Farr did have that 1 3-pointer.
Oh, yeah, take that back. Yeah, 3. Looking inside, Far tied up there with Mitchell. And it's going to be a jump ball possession arrow to Alma.
Yeah, again, boy, Cardinals very quick there again. And they've held their own really on the boards, I think, so far. Again, with some height issues against Maywood Hay Center. But they have been able to box out and have been effective.
Another talented freshman in for Alma, number 12, Grady Feynman, freshman, 6'1".
Yeah, you know, Mark, just, again, way ahead of ourselves here. But, boy, this might not be the last time we see Alma in this situation.
Yeah.
Coming to the championship game here.
Pressure in the backcourt, yeah, with all these youngsters. Number 3, Callis back in for Maywood Hay Center. Mitchell down the floor for the Cardinals. Dribbles through the trap, pressure for Maywood Hay Center. Bounce pass right side. Cardinals. Way up top, close to the midcourt line goes Neal. Over left side to Epp. Back up top, dribbling into the paint. Kicks it out. Mitchell squares up a 3-point shot. Buries it. Xavier Mitchell from downtown ties it at 12. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break and be right back to the RPAC championship game on 103.9 The Hawk. Mark and Bob back to the Graphic Event Center. A late 5-0 run here by Alma, Bob, and we're tied at 12 now with Maywood Hay Center.
Again, pace of the game is really good. No fouls called in this quarter so far. Both teams with 0.
5:29 to go here in the first half. Wolves basketball out of the timeout. Anders down the corner there to Gerlach, to Ingerson. Trying to find somebody down the corner. Anders thought about it. Gives it to Ingerson. Back to Anders. Pump fake, dribbles in. Can't pull the trigger. Pass in the corner to Anders and to Schwenk. It goes out of bounds. Trying to hit Far down low, a little wide, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover, Maywood Hay Center.
Yeah, really difficult pass there, right on the end line, and again, way underneath the basket, even if he does catch it.
The Cardinals basketball after the Wolves turnover. Ingerson up top trying to get the trap. Here for the Wolves down the corner, Mitchell. They had a big 3 just a few moments ago to tie us game up at 12. Mitchell goes baseline. And we're going to have a reach and push foul called on the Wolves.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Schwenk for that. Just a little too much of a hand check there.
Cardinal basketball on the baseline. Neal to throw it in. Quick pass to the corner.
I take that back to, yeah, Schwenk on the foul.
Yep. Neal has it out front for Alma. A tip pass and a steal as far, but stolen right back, or on Ingeson rather, and a foul. Is it going to be on Alma?
Jake and Neal is going to pick up the foul there. Yeah, kind of on the, trying to cut in front of him there on the, get the steal back.
So Wolves basketball, just the first team foul on Alma. 4:41 to go in the half, tied at 12 here in the boys RPAC championship game.
Not sure I really expected it to be quite this low scoring though so far.
I agree. Ingeson up top with it. Tried to pass.
What was that?
Tried to pass it, kind of hop stepped, and Alma fans wanted to travel. It was close.
Yeah, you kind of got up on the tippy toe there a little bit.
Schwenk with it. Say, Alma doing a good job rotating. Get a piece of cloth there out of the court. Farr steps up, a three-point shot on the way, rattles out. Rebound, Neal comes down for the Cardinals.
Yeah, another rebound for Alma there. Not giving up many second chance opportunities for the Wolves.
Midway through the second quarter, still tied at 12 here in the RPAC championship game. Neal with it here near sideline. Pass tip there by Farr, goes out of bounds, stays with Alma. There's number 5, Cade Bros, back in the lineup for Coach Hamilton. As Alma will inbound it here near sideline. Give him Farr a little breather, and he didn't pick up that third foul, so that's good for Maywood Hay Center. Pressured over there, get it back to Neal. To Epp. Pass back up top, dribbling in. Over left side. Pass, and we're going to have a hold. That's going to be a foul offensively on Alma. I think it's going to be on Feynman.
Going to get him for his first. Yeah, I think I'm trying to set that back screen and kind of got in just a little too close there.
So Wolves basketball. They did a little 5-0 run to start the quarter, and they could have been shut out since then.
Yeah, just exactly.
So Maywood Hay Center basketball. Ingeson pivots, spins around on the baseline. Back up top, Schwenk around the perimeter. Bros with it in the corner. Dribbles out to Anders. Pass over on the wing. Ingeson pump fake, dribbles into the paint. Passes it off. A three by Schwenk on the way. No good, missed everything. Tipped high in the air and saved. I think Ingeson kept it alive for the Wolves. Anders squares up. He'll take the three-point shot. Missed it. Long rebound. Bros comes down with it. Another possession for Maywood Hay Center. We're near the 3-minute mark to go in the half. Still tied at 12 in this RPAC boys game. Schwenk, Gerlach up top. Gets it to Schwenk. Doing a nice job of denying Ingeson some opportunities in the paint. Get it over there to Bros. Over left side, Gerlach gets it over to Gerlach in the corner. Ingeson scores up a three-point shot. Rattles in. Took a while, but it finally went down for Ingeson, his second triple. It gives the Wolves a 15-12 lead.
Boy, again, very patient on offense that time was Maywood Hay Center.
Long pass left side, dribbling pressure. Biscup puts up the shot and buries it. Nice play there by Tucker Biscup. 15-14. Back to a 1-point lead for Maywood Hay Center. Schwenk up top with it for the Wolves. Guarded there by Neal. Hands it off to Bros. 2 minutes exactly to go here in the half. Gerlach with it on left side. Bounce pass underneath. Ingeson tries the separation. Baseline jumper. Rattles out. Tip. And I think we're going to have a foul on Anders trying to get the loose ball. And it'll be Alma basketball.
That ball did actually go out of bounds off of Alma, but again, the foul there.
Substitution for Maywood Hay Center. We've got number 20, that's Grady Erickson, the 5'8" sophomore. So Alma basketball in the backcourt. Chance to take the lead here on this possession. Biscup and Neal playing keep away. They get it to Epp. Bounce pass in the corner, trying to trap. Alma does a nice job throwing over the defender's arms there, down the corner, back out front. Left side tip, recovered by Neal. Ingeson pokes it, and a steal going the other way. Ingeson up and under, And a foul and counted. A chance for a three-point play for Jeremiah Ingeson of Maywood Hay Center.
Again, I don't think I've seen many 1-3-1 defenses with a 6'7" player out front there. And again, just those long arms poked the ball away and then was able to win the race to the basket.
Third team foul on Alma here in the second quarter. Ingeson steps to the line, tried to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. A minute 26 to go here in the first half.
I mean, only 2 players have scored for the Wolves.
Ingeson's free throw is no good. And on the floor, but picked up there by Alma. 17-14, 1:20 to go here in the second quarter boys RPAC championship matchup. Epp with it here out front, around the perimeter, Biscup with it. Trying to trap again, able to step through, but a steal by Maywood Hay Center. Schwenk comes out with it for the Wolves. Alma does a nice job getting back on defense. Gerlach. Around the perimeter here, Bros with it. Ingeson down to 50 seconds to go here in the half. Pressure out front. Close to a foul there. Schwenk up top, over their left side. Into the paint, pump fake, can't pull it, and a travel called, I think it was on Erickson, and it goes back to Alma.
A few of the Alma fans getting a little crabby over there. They're really giving Mr. Klein, the referee, a lot of static over there.
So Alma basketball, 35 seconds to go in the half, trailing by 3 here to the Wolves of Maywood Hay Center. Biscup reverses it here, right side. See if Alma plays for the final shot, down to 25 seconds. Wolves trying to pressure as Ingeson gets another steal, trying to go down the lane, up and in. Ingeson with a nice steal and another basket, 19-14.
Boy, he wants that dunk in the worst way, Mark. You can just tell. But again, Alma quick back on defense, just had him make the layup.
Left side with 5, 4, 3. Mitchell pump fake, baseline jumper on the way, buries it at the buzzer, and that will send us to the locker room at halftime. Maywood Hay Center 19 and Alma 16 on the M&B Bank scoreboard after 2 quarters in the boys RPAC championship game. Take a timeout, get you back to our halftime show right here on 103.9 The Hawk. Back to McCook at the Graph Event Center for our halftime show here on 1039 The Hawk online, highplainsradio.net, our 1039 The Hawk app, and also streaming on our 96.1 YouTube channel. Boys RPAC championship game at half. Maywood Hayes Center 19 and Alma 16, Bob. A low-scoring game, a lot of great defense and very patient offense. Maywood Hayes Center is taking advantage of a couple opportunities with some steals and breakaway layups, giving them a three-point lead at the half. But, man, a lot of credit to Alma. They are hung in there. They've made some offensive rebounds and making plays when they have to. It's still anybody's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right. No, the Alma undersized compared to Maywood Hayes Center really hasn't taken an effect yet. But in a twisted way, the tallest guy in the court is the leading scorer on the court, too. Scoring summary is really simple for Maywood Hayes Center. Jeremiah Ingeson with 16 and Hayden Farr with 3.
Wow.
2 players scored, that is it. And again, for Alma, not that much different. They had 7 in the first quarter, 9 in the second quarter. They're scoring Tucker Biscup with 5, Xavier Mitchell with 5, and Jacob Neal with 6. So only 3 players in the scoring column for Alma, only 2 for Maywood Hayes Center. But like I said, biggest player on the court's had his way out there, 16 points, Jeremiah Ingeson. I can't believe that we're going to keep that kind of, I guess, just 2 people scoring type of thing. Both teams really need to get some more players involved. But this is, to me, and again, this first time seeing Alma, but this might be their bugaboo is, again, boy, no height out there, Mark. 6'2", their tallest player. And, again, a lot of 6-footers. But, again, boy, height advantage for Maywood Hayes Center is starting to show itself a little bit more.
3-point lead at the break here for the Wolves over the Cardinals of Alma. Other scores today in the girls' championship game. Congratulations to the Southern Valley Eagles repeating over Maywood Hayes Center, 50-34 today. Consolation games, boys consolation game, Dundee County Stratton defeated Cambridge 61-33. And in the girls' consolation game, Alma over Paxton 65-43. So, Bob, this has definitely been our closest game of the year, of the night here so far.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see how things go in this third and fourth quarter. But, yeah, exactly. Again, while Alma does not have a real answer for Jeremiah Ingeson, they've been certainly good enough on their own. And, again, played some quick defense, given up a few rebounds, but really not as many as you would think. So, again, going to be an interesting third quarter for sure. That's going to set the stage for the finale.
Again, halftime score, Maywood Hayes Center 19 and Alma 16 on the M&B Bank scoreboard. Take a timeout, come back, and get you ready for the start of the second half. You're listening to the RPAC Basketball Championship game on 1039 The Hawk. Mark and Bob back here to the Graf Event Center. Boys RPAC Championship game on the line here, half in the books. A close one, Maywood Hay Center 19, Alma 16.
Boy, yeah, how important is this third quarter going to be, Mark? Again, nip and tuck here, and again, even the first game, 21-17 at half was Dundee County, only a 4-point lead, and then we knew what they did in the second half. So, again, going to be very interesting here to see if Maywood Hay Center can get some more people involved in the offense, and the same goes for Alma.
There we go. Wolves basketball to start the third quarter, leading by 3. Ingeson left elbow pivots around, gets a screen. Farr picked up 2 fouls early. Luckily made it through the halftime without picking up his third. Starters on the floor for both squads: Schwenk, Gerlach, Farr, Ingeson, and Anders. Alma counters with Biskup, Epp, Mitchell, Neal. Shot inside up, no good, but a pushing foul called. And 2 shots coming up for Ingeson of Maywood Hay Center.
Yeah, I think we're going to get Grady Feynman possibly for the
I
foul there.
Right.
Boy, again, Mark, I know Alma's they're trying to double down when Ingeson gets the ball there, but, again, he keeps that ball up high, and again, he's just worked his way around the basket.
Ingeson hits the first free throw. 20-16, Maywood Hay Center on top. Been a great crowd on hand here for this one. Ingeson back to the charity stripe. It's on the way. It is no good. Rebound underneath. Mitchell comes up with it. 20-16, Wolves over the Cardinals. Cardinal basketball, Maywood Hay Center trying to extend that 1-3-1, get those traps with Ingeson out front. He got a couple steals late in the first half. Cardinals down in the corner. Spinning around, shot over defender, rattles out, put back, up and in. Great job following up there with Biskup.
Yeah, quickest off the floor there, an uncontested putback.
Baseline 3 up and good. Anders from downtown for the Wolves with a big answer for Maywood Hay Center. 23-18 Wolves. I think they were up 5 a couple times in that first half. Biskup with the left side, pressure up top. Epp, free throw line, pivot around. Kick it out top there to Neal. Pressured and able to recover it. Ingeson got a piece of it. Nice reversal, but too high. Right idea, but out of bounds. Turnover. Back to the Wolves. Trying to hit Mitchell, cut into the basket, but way over his head, out of bounds. Maywood Hay Center basketball. 23-18, 6:30 to go here in the third. Alma trying to capture their first RPAC championship. Maywood Hay Center trying to repeat. Farr goes baseline, pivots around, defender goes by him, up and in. Hayden Farr with a nice move down low. Makes it 23-18 Wolves. 25-18, excuse me. Up by 7 now. Crucial juncture here, Bob, for the Cardinals if they want to stay in this.
Yeah, again, boy, he just gave up again an easy basket. And again, the fear is that there's more Wolves getting involved in the offense.
Baseline 3, Mitchell up and rattles out. Ingeson loses it though. Shot into paint, up and good. Feynman with that follow-up there, able to get it, and it puts the Cardinals within 5.
Yeah, good hustle there just to get the rebound again. Jeremiah Ingeson didn't see the defenders around him, had the ball popped away.
Skip pass to the corner. Anders can't pull the trigger, dribbles in. Pull-up jumper on the way, too strong. Rebound Farr, but I think it's going to be a push-off on Hayden Farr, and it'll be Cardinal basketball. Hayden whistled for his third personal here with 5:34 to go in the third. See if Coach Hamilton gets him out, and he is indeed. It's going to be Bros checking in the lineup. As Cardinals will have it in the backcourt. Maywood Hay Center with their 1-3-1 half-court trap defense. Biskup with it here near sideline, around the perimeter, left wing. Now out near the midcourt stripe. Pass in traffic. Hook from behind on the floor and picked up by Gerlach. Tip pass though, and Cardinals get it back. Nice effort there by Alma. Alma's very quick squad. Out front. Over their left side. Epp dribbles in traffic. Kicks it over the wing. 3 on the way. Short. Long rebound though goes to Alma. Shot blocked by Ingeson. Recovered though by Alma. Shot blocked underneath. But we're going to have a foul on the Wolves on the follow-up, and it'll be 2 shots coming up for Titus Epp of Alma.
Yeah, pretty rugged underneath the boards there. And again, Jeremiah Hingerson, quite a swat there. I thought he was going to get called for the foul because, I mean, his arm came all the way across. But again, just great effort by Titus Epp there to keep battling underneath.
Epp at the line for two, and the first one rattles out. Still 25-20 Wolves. That's number 20, Grady Erickson, back in the lineup for Coach Hamilton and Maywood Hayes Center. Epp back to the charity stripe. Trying to make this a 4-point lead for Maywood Hayes Center. Second one on the way and in. 25-21, 4:50 to go here in the third. Rose breaks up the floor for the Wolves. Cardinals pick him up man-to-man. Crossover dribble, left side. Down the corner, Erickson to Schwenk. Gerlach over there to Bros. Left side, a long three on the way. Schwenk, too strong. Rebound goes to Alma. Nice box out there by Feynman.
Yeah, you know, Maywood Hayes Center, right, they just can't quite pull away, Mark.
Yep.
You know, they've had opportunities to bump the lead to 8, but just are not able to get that possession to go.
Cardinals still trying to break the trap over there. They do. Reverse it here, left side. Epp with it. Down in the corner. Feynman double teamed. Gets it quickly out. Neal with it over there, left side. I'm a very patient cross-court pass, kick to the corner. Baseline three on the way. It's good from downtown. Jock and Neal with a three-point shot. It's a one-point game.
Yeah, again, just like I said, Maywood Hayes Center unable to convert. Three-pointer, the answer for the Alma Cardinals.
Midway through this third quarter, looking into Ingeson kicking out. Erickson around to Bros. A three-point shot on the way. Rims out, tipped high in the air, and Alma gets a loose ball on the rebound. Chance to take the lead here in this possession. Jock and Neal over there to Biscup. High pass over here at the top of the key. Long pass underneath Mitchell, and a push underneath going to be called, I think, on the Wolves first. We're going to get a shot off. Third team foul on Maywood Hayes Center with 3:15 to go in the third quarter.
Cody Schwenk going to pick up his second foul.
Mitchell on the baseline to throw it in for Alma. Cardinals run the out-of-bounds play. Going up top there to Epp. Hands it off to Neal. Front there to Neal. A long three by Mitchell. He buries it! Xavier Mitchell from downtown gives the Cardinals a 2-point lead over the Wolves with 3 minutes to go in the third.
Yeah, again, if no one's going to cover him, he's going to go ahead and take that shot. And again, nice rotation.
Frank with the down the corner to Bros.
Certainly the first lead for Alma, possibly in the game.
Yep, I think you're right. Maywood Hayes Center. Down the corner. Gerlach drives in, warning. Shot up off the glass and in. Great move there by Gerlach. And they're going to need him to score some points tonight, and he did a nice job there on that play.
And again, that is his first bucket of the night. So again, Maywood Hayes Center has really done most of their damage in the paint.
Cardinals basketball tied with Maywood Hayes Center in this RPAC championship game. 2:19 to go here in the third quarter. Alma with it. Yep. They need to take their time on offense. Biscup with it. They're definitely a patient team. Out, three-point shot, up and off the iron, tipped in the air. Put back by Neal, up no good, and a rebound there by Maywood Hayes Center.
Boy, I think Neal had more time than he thought there. Could have just pivoted and had the easy bank off the glass.
Pass down inside, a lot of traffic tied up. Loose ball on the floor, out of bounds. Off of Maywood Hayes Center, Alma basketball.
I think we got ourselves a ball game, Mark.
Oh, I think we do. All tied up with 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Yeah, you just kind of felt like Maywood Hayes Center had a chance to pull away, but Alma, to their credit, came back. Some big shots.
Well, and again, I mean, I talked about how young this team is with their starters, but again, this is a very experienced team from the standpoint. These guys have played together for a number of years.
Alma basketball, far sideline. Biscup with it. Out front. They take their time, running offense. Up, trap over there, and able to get through it. Out front. Pressure and a reach and foul called on Ingeson trying to get the steal. And it will stay with the Cardinals.
that is his first, which I'm sure very happy Wolves fans and stuff. But yeah, really kind of a foul that didn't, the player was not in an offensive threat and just trying to get a steal.
Biscup up top with it for the Cardinals. Over their left side, nearing the end of this third quarter. Pull-up jumper and missed it, but an offensive board, but stolen there by Ingeson. He looks to push up the floor for the Wolves. Down the right side, shot through a couple defenders and in. Great smooth move there by Jeremiah Ingeson of Maywood Hay Center.
Boy, again, just somebody's got to stop the ball.
29-27, 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Wolves regain the lead by 2.
Wow, how fast has this quarter gone
by?
Yeah.
Reverse it here left side, dribbling in the paint. Kick it to the corner, Mitchell, another three, he buries it. Xavier Mitchell from downtown gives the Cardinals another lead, this time 30-29.
Yeah, he's got 2 threes in the quarter, and both have been huge.
20 seconds to go, and Ingeson up top, over left side. Erickson with it, up top to Schwenk. He'll play for the final shot here in the third. You got to think Ingeson's going to have his hands on it. Guarded there by Mitchell. Backs his way down to 9 seconds. The tip pass out of steal. Alma gets it. Biscup in transition, down the lane. Shot up, missed it. Rebound, fought for it, goes out of bounds, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Alma 30, Maywood Hay Center 29 after 3 in the RPAC Boys Championship game. We'll be right back after this break on 103.9 The Hawk. Mark and Bob back to the Graff Event Center. We got a good one here in this RPAC Boys Championship game. Alma leads over Maywood Hay Center 30-29 entering the fourth and final quarter. Back and forth in that third quarter, Bob. I think Alma might have outscored Maywood Hay Center a little bit.
They did. Alma scored on 14-10 in the quarter. And again, Maywood Hay Center really challenged to get other people involved in the offense. Jackson Anders did have a 3, and Gage Gerlach did have a 2. But again, they really are having trouble getting other guys involved in their offense.
Alma starts the fourth quarter with the basketball, leading by 1. Biscup far side with it for the Cardinals. Maywood Hay Center sticking with that 1-3-1 zone defense. Looking inside, pump fake. Wraparound pass underneath, shot in traffic, missed it, tipped up. And loose ball picked up by Alma, missed the shot, and rebound by Hayden Farr.
Wow, 2 point blank chances for the Cardinals there.
Wolves basketball down by 1. Anders into the free throw line, kicks it back out to Schwenk. Trailing by 1 here early in this fourth quarter. Good denial defense by the Cardinals. Get to Ingeson left side, pass to the corner. Baseline 3 by Farr, rattles out, and a reach-in foul called on Schwenk. Went over and on the back of number 5, Neal.
I was waiting for the for the call to come there. He's getting a free ride there on the baseline.
So first foul for the Wolves here in the fourth quarter. Sub for the Cardinals, that's number 11, Jochen Neal. Yeah, and for Alma in that third quarter, Mitchell with a couple threes, Bob. That was big for them.
Yeah, again, huge there.
Cardinal basketball up by 1. Maywood Hay Center looking inside. Versus Biscup over to Neal. NBA 3 on the way. Off the iron, no good. Ingeson with the board for Maywood Hay Center, looking to push it in transition. Spins around, poke free and a steal by Biscup. Going the other way for the Cardinals, down the lane. Shot is up and in. Tucker Biscup with a steal and breakaway bucket gives the Cardinals their largest lead, 32-29.
Yeah, that's a couple steals off Jeremiah Ingeson being a little too casual with the basketball there.
Looking inside, Ingeson. Into Farr, jumper off the glass and in. Nice play on the post by Hayden Farr of Maywood Hayes Center. As the Cardinals bring it up the floor, up by 1, 6:18 to go in the contest. Left side, now up top near the midcourt stripe. Jock and Neal over here to Biscup. Cardinals very, very patient on offense. Farr and Ingson trying to get trapped. Farr knocks it loose. Recovered by Alma. And going to go over the Ingson there, get it to Biscup.
You know, one thing I would be concerned if I was Maywood Hayes Center, you know, Mark, I think this is a team that can really take the air out of the ball if they would like to.
Exactly. Kick it out to Mitchell. Another three-point shot. Short, all net, but unfortunately hit the bottom of the net.
I was going to say, why was there no reaction from the crowd? It looked like it went right through.
That's what I thought, too. Timeout on the floor, so we'll step away. 1 point lead for Alma. 5:38 to go in this championship game. Back after this break on 103.9 The Hawk. Mark and Bob back to the Graphic Event Center. Boys RPAC Championship game, a good one here. Alma 32, Maywood Hayes Center 31 on the M&B Bank scoreboard. 5:38 to go here in this one. A couple big plays by Alma propelled them to 1 point lead, Bob.
Yeah, again, I think Coach Colby Hamilton spent most of the time out talking to one of the officials there, asking about a couple of calls that have come up. But again, yeah, credit this Alma team. Boy, they're really keeping their composure. And again, I would hate to see how good they can move the ball if they're trying to take the air out of it. So again, the Wolves got to certainly keep this thing close and play from ahead instead of behind.
Wolves basketball out of the timeout. Schwenk up top. Alma man-to-man defense. Pass on the inside. Ingson gets open. Shot up and in. Too easy there. As Ingson, a great entry pass, gives the Wolves, after that bucket, a 1 point lead, 33-32. I'm sure that's just what Coach Hamilton drew up on the sideline there.
Yeah, exactly. Boy, again, go to your best player and get him down low.
Alma up front with it. Left side to Epp. Yeah, I'm agree with you, Bob. I think Alma will be content to run some clock each and every possession.
Well, they've handled this 1-3-1 press so much better this half, and certainly just on their regular offense.
Down the corner, Mitchell with it for the Cardinals. Over there on the wing to Biscup. Nice bounce pass. Pull-up jumper, free throw line. Too strong. And a rebound. Feynman comes down with it. Power dribble. And what do we got? A timeout first by Alma.
Yeah, actually a good timeout because that shot was not going to go, and Maywood Hayes Center would have been off to the races.
Quick timeout there. Man, what a fun afternoon and evening here at the Graphic Event Center. RPAC tournament wrapping up, a week-long event. All different avenues on the east and the west, and wraps up here at the Graphic Event Center.
Well, and I'd say we're saving our best for last, Mark, here in the finale here tonight.
Great matchup between these two teams. Number one seeds on the west and the east side. Alma and Maywood Hayes Center battling here. 4:47 to go in the game, a 1 point lead for Maywood Hayes Center over Alma.
Yeah, again, 3 timeouts left for the Cardinals, 4 timeouts left for Maywood Hayes Center. So again, we could have a lot going on here in this last 4 minutes and 47 seconds.
Nobody close to the foul two-shot situation. Maywood Hayes Center with 1 foul in the quarter. But that could change in a hurry. We'll see. Cardinal basketball out of the timeout. Mitchell to throw it in. Get it up top there to Epp. Over here near sideline to Neal. It's like Wolves coming out man-to-man, Bob. Nope, not going to trap it here. Mitchell has it near the midcourt stripe.
Yeah, definitely different defensive look. Ingerson now underneath the basket on defense.
Mitchell down the corner. Double team there, able to get out of it. Pass it up to his teammate.
Well, I think this is an Alma team that, too, is not afraid to take, use the possession.
Yep. Going left side. Neal gets by a defender. Ingerson blocks it. I think got him on the arm, and it's going to be 2 shots coming up for Neal of Alma.
Yeah, very patient on offense, and then the drive to the hoop.
4:17 to go in the half, or in the ball game, excuse me.
Oh, don't say the half,
Yeah.
please, Mark.
Ingerson with the foul. Neal's free throw is good. We're tied at 33. In these close games, every possession, every free throw going to be so big down the stretch. Second one on the way and in. 34-33 Cardinals. Ingerson brings up the floor for Maywood Hayes Center. Far with it out front for the Wolves. Picks up the dribble. Get it out there to Ingerson. Gets it there by Mitchell. Stripped away, gets it back. Powers his way in and gets it to roll there. Tough play underneath for Ingerson, but gets it to drop 35-34. Back and forth we go here in this one. Wolves up by 1, Cardinal basketball. Neal near the midcourt stripe. With the Biscup.
Yeah, Maywood Hayes Center goes back to that 1-3-1 defense now that they're ahead.
Out front, Neal. To the left side to Biscup. A long three on the way, short, but they collision and a reach-in foul called on Alma. That's going to be on Biscup.
Yeah, again, he was the aggressor that crashed into the Maywood Hayes Center player that was going to get the rebound.
First team foul on the Cardinals here in the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout for Coach Hamilton and the Wolves. We'll take a break and be right back. You're listening to RPAC Championship Basketball on 103.9 The Hawk. Back to the RPAC Boys Championship game. A 1-point lead for the Maywood Hayes Center Wolves or the Alma Cardinals. 3:19 to go in the contest. Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining here in this fourth quarter. Wolves basketball out of the timeout. Farr brings up the floor. Picked up there by Biscup for Alma. Goes baseline. Ingerson wraps around the defense on the floor, and Alma comes out with the steal.
Again, quickness by this Cardinal team been very impressive.
Alma basketball. Alma with it, down in the corner, Mitchell. Down in the corner, back up front there, Neal. Biscup with it, top of the key. Quick pass in the corner. There, Mitchell, dangerous pass there, recovered. Alma's just gonna take the air out of it here. Forcing Maywood Hayes Center to come out. And again, no shot clock yet, so you can run as much clock as you can.
You know, again, I'm not sure Maywood has to come out.
No.
I mean, they're ahead.
Yep. Down to 2:20 remaining in the game. Biscup out front with it for the Cardinals. Run the wing, flashing in, pump fake, and took a step.
Travel.
Yep. Travel, turnover, back to Maywood Hayes Center.
Yeah, again, very patient on offense. And again, I'm not so sure Maywood should be. I mean, they want to hang the ball out there out front. Go ahead and let them.
Wolves up by 1 with the basketball. 2:12 to go in the game. As Schwenk will walk it up the floor for the Wolves. Looking for a screen from Farr. Goes over left wing. Hands it off to Gerlach. Over to Anders. Back to Ingerson, top of the key. Over to Farr in the corner. Farr dribbles in. Back to Ingerson. Quickly up front, Anders. Dribbles through. And not going to pull the trigger. Gets it. Ingerson goes baseline. Up and over, defender. Too strong. Farr with the rebound. Put back. And gets the roll. Counted. A chance for a three-point play for Hayden Farr of Maywood Hayes Center. 37-34 Wolves.
Boy,
Big
again,
play there.
Big step by Ingerson to get in there. And again, just went way too hard off the backboard there. But again, Wolves in the right place at the right time.
Farr at the line trying to complete the three-point play. It's up. It's good. 38-34, Maywood Hayes Center, 1:40 to go in the game. Alma basketball. Time continues to wind down here in this one. Epp with it, far sideline. Minute 30 to go in the game. Still plenty of time for Alma. Still playing around the perimeter here. Biscup with it. And skip pass, Mitchell pump fake. And into the paint, and it's going to be a travel turnover on the Cardinals. And we'll see if Alma applies under pressure or just going to play half-court defense. So Maywood Hayes Center basketball. Asfar brings up the floor for the Wolves. Nearing the 1 minute mark to go in the game. 38-34, Maywood Hayes Center.
And again, this quarter has flown by too.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
1 minute exactly. Gerlach out front. Give it to Ingeson.
I mean, no pressure for Maywood Hayes Center right now. They can take it.
They can play keep away.
Yeah. And again, only 2 fouls by Alma so far, so they're going to start.
Oh. Nice, almost steal there, but Biscuit called for the reach-in.
Yeah, again, they're going to foul and get up to the 5 here again because Maywood Hayes Center more than content. You know, there's a good 15, 20 seconds almost that ran off there that, again, you're down 2 possessions.
Right. Checking in the lineup for the Cardinals is number 5, Isaiah Neal. The Wolves basketball far sideline, far to throw it in. And official telling him give him a little space there, so Wolves can go in the backcourt and get it to Schwenk. Pressured up there, and a reach-in foul called, and that's a good foul. And now that's 4 on the Cardinals, so next one will put the Wolves at the free throw line.
Yeah, Isaiah Neal, they're picking up the foul, and again, I'm sure Alma won't waste any time. They're going to get the foul right away here.
The Wolves did a nice job last night against Dundee County Stratton, hitting their free throws down the stretch. So they need to duplicate that here tonight if they want to win this game. Inbounds play, going to go to far in the backcourt. Picked up there by Biscup, collision. Nothing called either way. Ingeson out front, get it back to far.
What are they doing?
Tipped, and on the floor, and a hold on Alma, I believe. Wow, interesting. Coach Ford wanted an explanation.
Well, again, I'm shocked Alma's letting the clock run.
Yeah,
I mean,
agree.
Again, another 10 seconds, 12 seconds ran off the clock here.
And that foul will put Hayden Farr at the line for 2.
I think we might have a little blood on Biscup there. They're going to tape up or eventually get cleaned up.
So Farr at the line for 2 shots.
So we got to get a sub in.
Yep. Substitution is Grady Feynman.
I mean, I understand playing good defense and trying to get the turnover, but the fact is that, again, I think Maywood got this ball with, just at a minute left or just a shade over, and now it's only 30 seconds.
Farr's free throw is no good, rattles out.
That's another reason why you foul right away is to get them to see if they can make free throws.
I think Coach Ford going to burn a timeout here. Or nope, I think he's wanting to sub him in and officials.
Yeah, they already gave, well, no, they haven't given the player the ball.
And Farr at the line. Free throw is good for Hayden Farr. 39-34 Wolves. And we've got a timeout for Alma with 31 seconds to go here in this one.
I'm shocked. Why wouldn't they give him the timeout before?
Yeah.
He wanted a timeout before that second free throw.
I think he wanted to get a sub in too. And Coach Ford is not happy here.
Again.
Wow, interesting developments late here.
He tried to get the sub in and kind of got waved off. And again, the player did not even have the ball at the free throw line.
Yeah. So here we go. Wolves up by 5. 31 seconds to go here in this one. So if you're Alma, you got to get a quick bucket. Doesn't necessarily need a 3, but you need something quick, which they haven't done a lot here at last few possessions. Yeah,
again, I'm just stunned that, again, they're willing to let 30, 35 seconds run off the clock here.
So Maywood Hayes Center, to their credit, take advantage of it, get a free throw by Farr, up by 5. Trying to repeat as RPAC champions here against a very scrappy and good Alma squad. Still trying to get one of the players there who got hurt. I think he had to change jerseys.
Yeah, a little blood.
Is that Biscup, I believe?
It was Biscup, and I think think he put number 12 on, possibly.
Or 15,
no.
possibly.
15 would be a number that would be available.
Yeah. Oh, his nose is still bleeding, I think. So unfortunately for them, he is not going to be out on the floor for the final 31 seconds of this one. So Alma basketball in the backcourt, trailing by 5. 31 seconds to go here in the RPAC championship game. Maywood Hayes Center, Ingerson all the way up in the backcourt.
Yeah, Maywood Hayes Center going to go ahead and put a little token pressure on as well.
Wolves drop back. Over here near sideline. Wraparound pass, left wing going baseline. Pass tip, Mitchell gets it though. Out front, open three on the way. Rattles out, far with the board for Maywood Hayes Center, and a reach-in foul called on Alma. Boy, if that goes down, it's a 2-point game, but it did not. And Maywood Hayes Center gets the board and is fouled. Well, a couple of free throws here, Bob. It pretty much salted away here for the Wolves.
Again, just got to play solid defense.
Hayden Farr, that's who you want at the line here for Maywood Hayes Center.
Boy, nothing came easy, though, for the Wolves here. Again, Alma, really nice effort.
Farr's free throw is good. 40-34, Maywood Hayes Center. 15.1 remaining. Farr's second attempt is no good. Alma comes up with the board. Got to get some points in a hurry. Need 2 3-pointers. We're down to 10 seconds. Mitchell out front. A long three on the way. No good. Rebound far underneath for the Wolves. Get it to Schwenk. And that's going to do it. The Wolves repeat as champions of the RPAC Conference with a 40-34 win over the Alma Cardinals. We'll take a timeout. Come back to our postgame show right here on 103.9 The Hawk. back to the Graph Event Center as we wrap up this RPAC tournament with the boys championship game. It was a good one down to the wire, but Maywood Hay Center made the plays late and pull away and defeat Alma tonight 40-34 to capture their second straight RPAC championship. Mark Searcy here with Bob Golke. A heck of a game here tonight, Bob, but Maywood Hay Center, to their credit, made plays. Alma showing their youth at times and just couldn't get the shots to fall late. And it is a Maywood Hay Center coming home with the victory.
Exactly right. Wolves did outscore the Cardinals 11-4 in that critical fourth quarter. Just, yeah, hard for Alma to get the ball in the hoop in that last quarter. Scoring summary is really pretty easy for both teams. Gage Gerlach with 2 points. Jackson Anders with 3 points for the only 2 other scorers for them, but then 12 points by Hayden Farr and 23 by Jeremiah Ingeson. So again, that's their 40. Only 4 players in the scoring column, and really was just a Jeremiah Ingeson show for the most part there. For Alma, they had 9 points from Tucker Biscup, just 1 point from Titus Epp. Xavier Mitchell had those 2 threes in the third quarter to key that Alma rally. He ended up with 11. Jacob Neal also with 11, and then Grady Feynman with just 2. So again, Alma, boy, we're just really hard. It just could not really get over the hump with some of that height that Maywood Hay Center had. But this is a team that'll be fun to watch in the next couple of years because, again, they are going to be height challenged against most teams. But, boy, they move the ball well. They press, cause some problems there on defense. And, again, I am sure Coach Ford, I believe, is going to be very happy to kind of have these guys to use as players for the next 2 and 3 years.
So exciting finish here on this one as the RPAC tournament comes to a close. Earlier today in the girls championship game, it was Southern Valley repeating with the win over Maywood Hay Center 50-34. And again in the boys championship game, Maywood Hay Center over Alma 40-34. Well, Bob, it's been a pleasure doing the games with you here today, and all week long we've been doing games all over the place, Southwest Conference games, you and Rich, and RPAC games as well. It's been a busy week, but it wraps up here tonight at the Graph Event Center. What a tournament here tonight.
Yeah, we covered a lot of ground, of course, over the last few days. Again, I'm very interested in those Southwest Conference scores, too, but again, it's been a fun time for me, at least a little bit of a break from the Bison games to come back and do some of these RPAC games. So, again, it's been very interesting to see. And again, these 4 teams here tonight, boy, I'll tell you, they're the future of the RPAC, again, for both the boys and the girls side, regardless of the scores in those championship games. So, again, this conference certainly has a lot to be proud of and to offer, and wouldn't be surprised at all to see, again, depending upon some sub-districts, to see who can make it down to Lincoln. That's
exactly right. Postseason right around the corner here for our area schools. Well, that's going to wrap up our broadcast here tonight. For Rich Barnett and Bob Golke, I am Mark Searcy. Thanks for listening and watching to our coverage of the RPAC tournament here on 103.9 The Hawk and our 96.1 YouTube channel. Have a great night and a great weekend, everyone. So long from McCook.